first step of the Shattered Veil main quest is to make it to Pack-a-Punch by following the prompts on the map. Once you're there, you now need to collect 3 canisters. The first canister is in the back of Double Tap Root Beer perk machine in this window. Throw a Casimir at it, but outside in the playable area, and it will suck it in, allowing you to pick it up. The second canister is in this tube. Look at the letter on the left and get 2 throwing axes, more than 2 if your aim sucks, and come over here beside the amalgam and you want to throw your axe at the middle wheel, and then do the same to the wheel that's connecting to your letter. Come back to the tube and hit it with something flammable, and then pick up the canister. Get your hands on the Ray Gun Mark II by box or getting it for free. To get it for free, get to round 10 and wait for the lab technician to pop out in the area where Sam is, kill him and pick up the floppy disk, and then head to the east foyer to insert the floppy disk in the computer and wait for the fax to print to see which capital 4-letter word you got in your fax. Head to the nursery and come to this chalkboard and solve your code by checking where each letter of your word is, and count the amount of letters in the bunch your letter is in, one by one, and the number of letters is going to build your code for each letter. So with my word and chalkboard, this was my code. Head to the trapped amalgam downstairs and input your code on the right keypad here and free the amalgam and kill it. Pick up the severed arm and head to the armory to unlock the free Ray Gun Mark II and it's yours. The third canister is trapped in a crystal. Shoot all 4. First one is outside the armory right here. Second one is beside a PhD flopper. Third one is in the east foyer on the top. And fourth one is beside Quick Revive on the roof right here. By the way, you do need to shoot these crystals with the Ray Gun Mark II. So once you shoot the one with the canister inside it, pick it up. Head to the fountain by Quick Revive and pick up the first reflector. Head to the one beside PhD flopper and pick up the second reflector. Shoot every white box you see until you find the essence bomb. They can spawn in different spots in each game you play. So once you find the one in your game, pick it up and come over here near where the armory is in the service tunnels and blow up this rubble by using the essence bomb. Input the canister in the machine and place the reflector on this stand. Melee it until the laser points to a Doppelgast statue. Melee the crystal and wait for your Doppelgast to come alive and kill it. Melee the reflector for it to point over here and place the second reflector here. Go back and melee the crystal since the laser should be pointing at the second Doppelgast. Wait for it to come alive and kill it. Pick up the second reflector and melee the first one until it's pointing here. Place the second reflector there and melee it so that it's pointing at the third Doppelgast. Wait for it to come alive and kill it. Pick up the charged canister. Convert your ray gun in the director's room using the charged canister and head back to the elevator. Interact with its machine in front of this portrait and kill zombies until the portrait opens up. Go inside and pick up this red bottle. Fill up this cup over here and kill the disciple that spawns. Go to the main foyer and fill up this cup and kill the second disciple. Go to the spawn and fill up this cup and kill the last disciple. Go back to the elevator and look at the 3 numbers around the elevator. Input the 3 numbers you saw into this vault beside the death perception perk machine. Take the item and head back to the portrait and place the sentinel artifact on this pedestal and start the ritual. Kill the barrier around the boss using the upgraded Mark II and keep shooting at the elite enemy with either weapon. You'll have to repeat this about 3 to 4 times. The barrier will only break with the respective Mark II. Once killed, pick up the sentinel artifact. Now look for 4 plants around the map that look like this and shoot it with the regular base form of the Mark II or a crossbow attachment or a Molotov or grenade. Pick up the seed that comes out. 2 spawns at spawn, one's at Speed Cola, one's at Quick Revive, and one's at the Gobblegum machine. There's also 2 spawns in front of the mansion and 2 by the Double Tap Root Beer perk machine. Place a canister in this room near Quick Revive. Place 1 seed in this machine, protect it until it grows to a full plant. Go to the second, third, and fourth one and do the same. So the second one is right across, third one is down here, and the fourth one is outside. Once completed, pick up the charged canister and head back to spawn and upgrade the Mark II to its new variant. Head to the library and interact with this machine in front of this portrait and kill zombies with the Mark II until the portrait opens up. Make sure you have Ether Shroud activated in the library to pick up 3 different parts, and the first one can be found on this couch or beside the bar in the main foyer. The second part can be found at 1 of 3 fireplaces, 1 near the library, 1 in the study, and 1 near the elevator. The third part can either be found in the east foyer right over here or in the study on this desk. Once all 3 parts are found, interact with these 3 white books in the library in the correct order. So if one turns blue when you interact with it, it's correct so far. If not, then start with the next book. As long as they glow blue, you're good. So if you get the second one wrong, start from the beginning and do the same thing until it's right. So once you do it in the correct order and all 3 glow blue, you just need to pick up the part from the secret room right here and don't get trapped. Interact with the pedestal in the portrait to place a sentinel artifact down and start the ritual. Break the barrier with the upgraded Mark II and kill the elite enemy with either weapon as long as the barrier is down. Keep going until the enemy is dead. Pick up the sentinel artifact and leave the portrait. Now place the third canister near where Speed Cola is. Head down here and manipulate the abomination to shoot their blue beam at these 3 little rocks. Ignore every other rock. Once he shoots his beam at either of the small rocks, it should glow blue, and now you need to manipulate to burst dash at the rock glowing blue to raise the rock. Do this for all 3 small rocks. Now once done, the abomination will disappear and you need to protect this portal from being attacked by vermins. Once done, you can now pick up the charged canister. Head down to the service tunnel near the armory and upgrade the Mark II to its new variant. Head to the elevator room and pick up this sconce in this box right here and head back to the main foyer and place it over here. Play Simon Says with the lights and imitate the pattern the lights are turning on exactly how it does it. Do this 3 times and once done correctly, there will be a secret cellar that opens up, and then interact with this machine and shoot and kill zombies with the Mark II until the portrait opens up. Come to the study and look for a bell. Shoot the glasses on the cabinets and then go around the room and spam your interact button, as this bell is hard to see and you should pick it up by now. It can only be in this room. Equip Brain Rot to a normal bullet weapon or your melee weapon. Place a bell at the bar in the main foyer and wait for a zombie to come and attack it with your Brain Rot weapon, and ring the bell by hitting your interact button at the bar right away after you turn a zombie, and wait for the zombie to jump over and drink the bottle and explode. Pick up the bottle and head back into the portrait in the cellar and place the sentinel artifact to start the last ritual. Shoot the elite enemy with the upgraded Mark II and eliminate it. Pick up the sentinel artifact and head over to where Sam is and interact with his desk right here and start the final encounter whenever you're ready. That's all, and enjoy the boss fight and try not to get clapped. Peace.